Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Sandcats franchise here in year number 9. Today we're going to be playing game number 5 here in the regular season out of 16. Last episode we went into a matchup against an undefeated Sawteeth, and we lost their tight one 4-3. Rookie Enzo Sawyer had an alright day, going 5 innings, only giving up 4 runs, but unfortunately the offense didn't show up. And by the time they did, it was too little too late as we lost for the first time against veteran pitcher Marcus Villa. This game will be a road game here in this episode. We're going to be on the road against the Hot Corners. 5th game of the year for us, 4th for them. They'll be having their 4th pitcher on the hill, Bella Mietball, the left-hander. And on our side will be second-year righty Swindle Powell, who lost on opening day, giving up only, I believe, 3 earned runs in his appearance. And his whip is at a 1, so not bad numbers on the year for him. So the pitching matchup favors us, but with the way our offense is playing, I don't expect much. Here is the lineup for today's game. Rookie right fielder Aubrey Lynn is leading off. Batting second is second-year catcher Eduardo Acosta. Batting third is DH Hezekiah Cross, who's locked in. Batting fourth is first baseman Hercules Bentley. Batting fifth is second-year shortstop Hank Ingrone. Batting sixth and back in the lineup today is center fielder Ivan Marin. Batting 7th is second baseman Skyler Mosley. Batting 8th is rookie third baseman Noah Nash. Batting in the 9 hole is rookie left fielder Diego Trevino, who got his first career hit last episode. Let's jump into the action here and see if we can get a win. We're going to need to start turning our season around now if we want any hope of making the playoffs, as well. At the rate we're going, it ain't looking too good. We're in 4th place in the division. We're sitting at 1-3. We're tied for 4th. But we do have the advantage over the Sirloins, who we have faced this year. We split the series against them so far, 1-1. We have the better run differential, so we're above them in the standings. Looking at the Hot Corners team, their offense seems to have taken a step back in recent years. Speed and defense are up, which has never been a thing for them, and their bullpen is still top-notch. Rotations is about average. Could have been better, could be worse. Anyway, let's take a look here at the pitcher we'll be facing today, as Lynn, Acosta, and Cross will be up first for us. Aubrey Lynn comes in, rookie batting .214, 2 homers and 3 RBIs on the year. Pitching against us today is left-hander Bella Mietball, originally from the Jacks organization. Mietball is basically a position player who thinks she's a pitcher. Her stuff is abysmal, and really I'm hoping we can get some offense early off of her, because if we can't get any runs off of her, this season is just a lost cause. Here we go. Curveball away for a strike. We're underway. Just outside with that 2-seamer, 1-1. Fastball up, line to center field, but that's got no carry as James makes the catch, 1 down. Next up is second-year catcher Eduardo Acosta. Comes in swinging .273 on the year, 1 homer, 2 RBIs. Solid year so far for him. Slider outside, ball 1. Fastball inside, fisted up the middle, base hit for Acosta. First hit of the game for us, and it's runner at first with 1 down. Brings up first baseman Hezekiah Cross. He's DHing today. He had a homer last game, hitting .357, 2 homers and 4 RBIs on the year. Drove in 2 of our 3 runs last episode. Changeup in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball in there, 1-1 the count. That was a 2-seamer, I believe. Curveball middle of the plate. Cross rips it foul as he can't hold back on it. K-man active now for Mietball. Fastball shatters the bat. It's grounded to third. Jenkins to second, 1 on to first, not in time. Fielder's choice for Cross as he gets on here with 2 down in the inning. And here's veteran Hercules Bentley at a 2-hit game last episode. It's up to .267 on the year. No homers, 1 RBI. Actually, I think it was a 3-hit game, but don't matter. Ball 1. 2-0 the count now. Bentley in the driver's seat here. Changeup ripped to short right at Robertson, though, and that ends the inning. Sandcats get a hit, but do nothing with it. Bottom 1. Hot Corners coming up. They're sending Gold, Wheels, and Oldie to the plate. Let's take a look at the Hot Corners lineup, as batting first is DH Guy Gold. He's hitting .250 with 1 RBI on the year. So Gold is in the organization for his 2nd year. So is Windy Wheels, the center fielder. He's playing left field today. Batting third is rookie second baseman Allison Oldie, picked up in free agency. Batting fourth is first baseman Raphael Gonzalo, his 3rd year with the Hot Corners. Batting fifth is original member Geronimo James. He's in center. He's locked in. Batting sixth is third baseman Brandon Jenkins, who's been here the past 3 years. He's at third base today. Backup position for him, he's normally shortstop. Batting seventh is right fielder John Paul, his 2nd year with the club. Batting 8th is Vihan Robertson, the shortstop, who is on his second year with the club as well. Both Paul and Robertson have played for the Sandcats here in the franchise. Paul played with us for 4 years. Let me do math real quick. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 4 years with us, and Robertson played with us for 3. So they both spent some time with us, won 2 championships, and then they fucked off. Batting 9th is catcher Billy Bronx, his second year with the Hot Corners as well. Hot Corners went to the championship series last season, and they lost to the Buzzards in 3 games, so they're looking to repeat their success they had. Pal comes in. Here's a look at Pal's numbers on the season so far. I forgot to do that. Pal, in his first start, took the loss on opening day, giving up 3 earned runs in 8 innings pitched, 1 whip, 7 hits given up with a walk, 3 strikeouts, gave up 2 home runs. It was a complete game loss for him as we couldn't get any offense going against the Moonstars. I believe we lost that game 3-2. Batting average against for Pal is .226 on the season. First pitch to Gold is going to be a slider down and in. That's grounded to third. Nash makes the play on that. 1 down. That's going to bring up Wheels, hitting .300 on the year. 1 RBI for the left fielder. Not a lot of power out of the left-handed box, but he's got some good contact and good wheels, so he puts it in play. He can turn a single into a double with the ease. Change up down, grounded to first. Bentley up the line, makes the play. Hustles to the bag, 2 down. Next up is Allison Oldie, the rookie second baseman, hitting .273 with an RBI on the year. Has outside pitch. And she's also a utility player, so she can play, what's her backup position? Anywhere on the field without a penalty. Nice. Anyway, so she's an outside pitch specialist. We'll look to keep it inside on her hands. First pitch curveball up and in, breaks inside, ball 1 from Pal. Fastball down and in, popped up, shallow left center, Trevino in. Diego's calling for it, and the rookie puts it away. 1-2-3 inning for Pal here in the first. 0-0 to the second. Ingrown, Marin, and Mosley due up. Here's shortstop Hank Ingrown, second-year man's hitting .400 on the year with a home run and 5 RBIs. Looking to start things right here against Mietball. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Outside with that one, 1-1. Curveball middle of the plate, hit it hard up the middle. Oldie with a diving stab, makes the play, 1 down. Great off defensive stab there by the second baseman. That's going to bring up Ivan Marin, hitting .091, no homers, 1 RBI on the year. Inside with the changeup, strike 1. Fastball away, 0-2 the count now as Marin looking to protect, not hitting well this year. Slider outside, ball 1. And he chased a high fastball late. He's down swinging. Second out of the inning for Mietball, and that'll bring up Mosley. Swinging a .250 stick here in the year. No homers, no RBIs. Pause that real quick. Oh, thank you, Haas, for the follow. Thank you very much. Anyway, moving right along. Change up away, ball 1. Fastball is high, 2-0 the count to Mosley. Inside ball 3 as that changeup misses. 2-seamer at the knee, well, 4-seamer at the knees, 3-1. Fastball inner third, ripped to left field, hit pretty well, but Wheels makes the catch on the warning track, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Mietball. Bottom 2, Gonzalo, James, and Jenkins due up here against Pal. Here's Raphael Gonzalo, the first baseman, hitting .182, 1 homer, 1 RBIs on the year. First pitch fastball up and away, popped up, foul territory. Acosta over to the left of the circle, makes the catch, 1 down. Next up is Geronimo James, the veteran center fielder, the only original hitter left on the Hot Corners lineup. Hitting .400 on the year, no homers, 4 RBIs. Outside pitch specialist is locked in here to start the game. Curveball catches the lower third, inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in, called a strike, 0-2 the count now as James looking to protect now. Slider down in the way in the dirt, taken, ball 1. Good eye there from James. Change up and away, high, 2-2 the count now as he's still fighting to stay in the at bat here. Fastball up and in, he chased it. Shatters the bat, and Ingrown makes the catch on the pop out in the shallow left field grass, 2 down. Next up is Jenkins, third baseman's hitting .214, a homer and an RBI so far on the year. He's also tense coming into this game, so he's not hitting very well. Curveball up the middle, diving stop by Ingrown to make the play. He fires in time, 1-2-3 inning for Pal. So both pitchers are dealing here through 2 innings as they both throw 1-2-3 innings. Top 3, Nash, Trevino, and Lynn due up. Here's rookie third baseman Nash, comes in hitting even 400 on the year. No homers or RBIs as of yet for the Rook. Fastball away, called a strike, 0-1. Yet ball locked in here as that one's low below the knees, 1-1. Inside, 2-1 the count. Curveball up, line to left center field. That's going to hit the gap, and that's going to roll all the way to the fence as James gives chase. Wheels is the one that actually picks it up and gets it in, but it's a leadoff double for Nash here. First hit of the game, second hit of the game for the Sandcats. And that'll bring up rookie left fielder Diego Trevino batting a 1-for-8 clip here on the year. No homers or RBIs so far. First career hit was recorded last episode on a single. See if he can drive in the run here. Change up on the inner third for a strike, 0-1. Fastball down and in is skied to center field. Not a lot of wood on that one. James makes the catch though, 1 down. We draw the throw, and that's a pretty good one, so we'll hang on at second base. That's going to bring up Lynn, 0-for-1 so far today. Looking to turn her fortunes around as the rookie has a runner in scoring position. Power versus left-handers is active here. Change up on the inner third for a strike, 0-1. Two-seamer breaks outside, 1-1 the count for Ball. Fastball away is skied to center field. Not a lot on that one, so we're going to tag up and hold at second. James makes the easy catch, 2 down. And that's going to bring up the 2-hitter, Eduardo Acosta. Catcher singled in his first at bat. He's 1-for-1 today. Looking to come through with another hit to drive in the first run. Strike at the letters, 0-1 the count. Fastball down the middle, ripped to second, but Oldie's right there holding the runner, and that's going to be an inning-ending ground out. So once again, we have a leadoff man in scoring position to start the inning, and we can't convert. That's been the story of the year for us. Bottom 3, Paul, Robertson, and Bronx due up. Here's right fielder John Paul, swinging 300 on the year, 2 RBIs. No homers as of yet, but the power hitter is always hungry for one, so keep that in mind. Changeup down and in is a called strike, 0-1. Curveball down and away, low, below the knees, 1-1 the count. Good pitch there from Powell, but no offer on it. Fastball up and in is swung through by Paul as he's just a little late, 1-2 the count. Slider down and in below the knees, chased and grounded foul just up the first base line. 1-2 the count now. Curveball down and away, swung through it, strike 3. First punch out of the game for Powell, 1 down. He's now locked in. That brings up shortstop Vahan Robertson, hitting 300 on the year as well. 2 RBIs on his line score. Fastball up and in is called strike, 0-1 the count. Slider up and away, check swing taken high. Good eye by Robertson as he holds back, 1-1. Curveball down and in is called strike though, 1-2 the count now as Powell looks to put him away. Change up below the knees, chased it, strike 3 in the dirt. Back-to-back punch-outs to start the inning for Powell, and that'll bring up catcher Billy Bronx, hitting .250 on the year with an RBI. Not known for his hitting, Bronx is more of a defensive-minded catcher with some decent speed. Curveball outside, ball 1. Bronx originally out of the Buzzards organization. He's their backup catcher. Fastball high, 2-0. In his 9th year now, changeup down and in, dribbled back to Powell. He makes the easy play himself, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Powell here. Top 4 we go. It's still 0-0 as both pitchers are in the groove here to start the game. Middle of our lineup due up though. Cross, Bentley, and Ingram will face me at ball for the 2nd time today. Cross 0-for-1 today, hit into a fielder's choice his first time up. Then was stranded at first when Bentley grounded out to end the inning. Fastball up, ball 1. Outside with it, caught the corner, 1-1 the count. Yet ball locked in again. High heater, 2-1 the count. Slider away, dribble to third. Jenkins makes the easy play, 1 down. And crosses down neutral. That'll bring up Bentley, 0-for-1 today. Grounded out with the runner at first base his first time up. Fastball in there, 0-1. Swung late on it, 0-2 the count now. High fastball misses, 1-2. Fastball low line to center field. That drops for a base hit as that was nowhere near anyone's glove. Bentley's first hit of the game. He's 1-for-2. 3rd hit for the Sandcat offense here today. That'll bring up Ingram, 0-for-1 today with a ground out to second on a nice diving play by rookie Allison Oldie to rob him of a base hit. Two-seamer down and in, called a strike, 0-1. Late on a high heater, 0-2 the count now to Ingrown. Outside with it, 1-2, as that was another fastball from Mietball. Fastball up and in, grounded up the middle as it gets by Mietball. Base hit for Ingrown. Back-to-back hits here for the Sandcats with one down. Put two on here for Marin. Marin struck out chasing a high fastball his first at bat. He's 0 for 1. Now batting a measly .083 on the season. Not a great year for him at all. Takes one above the letters on the changeup, ball 1. Fastball up is skied as that was above the letters. Shallow right, calling for it is Paul. Makes the catch, 2 down. Runners have to hold. And that'll bring up Mosley, 0 for 1. Flew out to left field his first time up. Gave it a ride, but it ran out of gas on the warning track. Slider outside, misses below the knees, 1-0. Fastball up and away, taken, 2-0 the count. Slider middle of the plate, grounded up the middle. That's going to be a base hit as the Ingrown's going to round third and try and score. No, he's not. Cut off by Gonzalo. We are in a rundown now. They're going for Bentley at the plate, and they'll get him to end the inning. Bad at base running there, as I forgot how slow my runners were. Bottom 4, it's still 0-0. Although the Sandcats record 3 hits, they do not score. Gold, Wheels, and Oldie to up here against Powell. Gold's 0 for 1 today. Much like everyone else in the lineup to start their game, as Powell got through the first time, score hitless. First pitch changeup, line to left, caught by Trevino, 1 down. Next up is Wheels, he's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to Bentley his first time up. Fastball up and away, fouled off into the Sandcats dugout, 0-1. Changeup inside, ripped foul down the right field line as that hits off the wall, 0-2 the count now. Slider up and in, popped up to third, right at Nash, 2 down. Now to bring up Oldie, 0 for 1. First pitch fastball up and in is called strike, 0-1. Curveball down and in, low below the knees, 1-1. Good eye there by Allison. Slider down and in, dribbled up the third baseline fair, backhanded by Nash. He has to hurry, makes the play, 1-2-3 for Powell in the 4th. Top 5 we go, it's still 0-0. Nash, Trevino.
Now batting, the third baseman.
There we go, got the mic finally reconnected. Top 5th we go. Rookie third baseman Noah Nash will lead off here. He doubled his first at bat and was stranded at second base. Led off his inning with a double and was stuck there. Fastball below the knees, ball 1. Slider middle of the plate, he hits it pretty well, deep to center field. Does that have enough to get over James's glove? No, his speed runs it down on the warning track, 1 down. Wrong outfielder to hit it to. If you're going to try and do that, Paul's the slowest. Next up is Trevino, 0 for 1. Flew out to left field center field his first time up. Changeup at the knees, called a strike, 0-1. Next pitch is skied to left center field. Should be an easy catch for James there in the gap. Makes it, 2 down. And that brings up rookie Aubrey Lynn, who also flew out to center field her last time up. She's 0 for 2. Hitless today on the line score. Fastball up and in for a strike, 0-1 as Mietball's locked in again. Right down the middle, 0-2 the count now. Slider right up the middle, hit it back up the middle as it just whizzes by Mietball's thigh. Base hit for Lynn, her first of the game. She's 1 for 3. 6th today for the Sandcats offense, and that'll bring up Acosta. 1 for 2 today with the single. He grounded out to second base his last time up on a nice diving stop by Oldie. Actually, no, Oldie was right there, actually. Ball outside on the changeup, 1-0. Fastball up and in is a strike to Acosta, 1-1. Slider middle in, ripped down the left field line. If that's fair, we get a run. Nope, it's just foul, 1-2. Up and in with the heater, nowhere near the zone, 2-2 to Acosta. Chased it in the dirt as he dribbles it to the left of the mound. Mietball barehands and fires, and that ends the inning. Sandcats get a 2-out hit, but can't do anything with it. Bottom 5, it's 0-0. Gonzalo, James, and Jenkins do up. Gonzalo's 0 for 1 today. He popped out his first time up. Popped out to the catcher in foul territory. First pitch slider down and in is a check swing called strike at the knees, 0-1. Powell still locked in here. Fastball up and away, called strike, 0-2 the count now. Changeup up and in, pulled foul by Gonzalo as he's swinging early, 0-2. Four-seamer down in the way, line to short. Ingrown makes the catch at the shoe tops, 1 out. Next up is James, 0 for 1 today. Curveball down and in, check swing for a strike, 0-1 the count to Geronimo. Grounded out to first base his last time up. Fastball up and in, called a strike, 0-2. Powell making quick work of the lineup so far today. Slider down and in, line to shortstop, right at Ingrown, 2 down. Next up is Jenkins, grounded out to third his last time up. He's 0 for 1 today. First pitch changeup down in the way is a called strike at the knees, 0-1. Slider down and in, dribbled back at the middle to Powell, who makes the play himself, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for him again. Through 5, it's 0-0. Top 6, Cross, Bentley, and Ingrown due up here for the third time against Mietball, who is just over 60 pitches on the afternoon, having a good outing in her first one of the season. 6 hits given up with 1 strikeout. Here's Cross, 0 for 2, grounded out his last time up, which knocked him down to neutral mojo. Grounded out to third. Fastball up, ball 1. Fastball up, fisted to left. Leaping is Robertson to make the catch, 1 down. Good play by the shortstop. Next up is Bentley, 1 for 2. Singled up the middle and was thrown out trying to score from second base. Curveball down and in is ripped foul by Bentley as he's early, 0-1. Fastball high, 1-1 the count. Changeup outside, pulled foul, 1-2. K-man active again for Mietball. Curveball hangs, ripped to short, leaping as Robertson makes the catch, 2 outs. Great 2 defensive plays by him so far in the inning. Brings up Ingrown, 1 for 2. He singled his last time up and was stranded at third base. Strike the letters, 0-1. Check swing curve in the dirt, taken, 1-1. Fastball high at the letters for a strike, 1-2 the count now. High heater, 2-2 the count. Fastball left in the middle of the plate. He drives it deep to right center field. That's going to hit the deep gap, and that's going to be a 1-hop to the wall out there. Ingrown will be in with a 2-out double as he's in scoring position now for Marin, who's 0 for 2. He popped out with runners in scoring position his last time up. 0 for 2 day for him so far. And that will do it for Bella Mietball. She goes 5 2/3 innings, giving up only 7 hits. Runner at second is her responsibility, though. Coming in the pitches, left-hander Hemi Kirk, who I've never heard of, actually, so I'm believing he's a rookie. Or if not, he is a new addition to this team as it's his first year with the Hot Corners organization. Let's look at Kirk's numbers here on the year as he comes into this appearance locked in. No record on the year for Kirk. 208 earned run average with 1 run given up on the season. Whip is at a 0.69. In 2 games, he's pitched 4 1/3 innings. 3 hits surrendered with 3 strikeouts and a batting average against a 176. That's actually very good numbers. They brought in the right guy for the job. Kirk is he's basically like Lincoln Porchetto. He has great stuff, great break. He just can't control it. But that locked-in mojo will definitely help him make his job a little bit more easier as he faces the struggling Marin, who's hitting under a 0.80 on the year. Fastball at the letters at 99. Mietball's high fastest pitch was 93. So there's going to be an adjustment. 0-1. Late on the slider. 0-2 the count to Marin. Curveball line to center field. That's going to drop for a base hit, and we're going to send Ingrown around 30s. He's going to try and score. Throw to the plate from James is in time, and that nails him. And that ends the inning. Marin gets credited with the single, but the run is cut down at the plate by James. Second outfield assist on the day for him. Bottom 2, it's 0-0. Bottom 6, 0-0. Paul, Robertson, and Bronx due up here. Paul struck out his first at bat as he chased a curveball in the dirt. Fastball up and away in the first pitch is a called strike from Powell, 0-1. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 1 the count, 1-1. Slider down and away, line foul up the right field line, just laid on it was Paul, 1-2. Changeup up and in, inside, 2-2 the count as Paul was taking on that one smartly. Fastball middle in, breaks inside, full count now as Paul has worked it full. Slider up and away, swung through it, strike 3. Second punch out of the game for Paul, third for Powell. Next up is Robertson, chased a changeup in the dirt his last time up for a strikeout. He's 0 for 1. First pitch is a fastball up and in, line to right center field. That's going to find the gap, and that will be the first hit of the game for the Hot Corners as he rolls all the way to the wall. Marin gets it in, and Robertson's thinking 3 out of the box. Mosley relays it, but it's just late as it's a 1-out triple for Robertson. Go-ahead run in scoring position for Bronx, who grounded out to the pitcher his first time up. That is the first hit of the game given up by Powell here through 5 1/3 innings. So he went pretty well with the perfect game. I'm sad to see it go. Let's see if we can keep the run off the board now. Curveball away at the knees for a called strike. 0-1 the count. Slider up and in. Grounded to first. Bentley has no play at home. He has to go to the bag himself. 2 down. Hot Corners, though, get the lead on the ground out by Bronx. 1-0. That'll bring up Gold, who's 0 for 2. And with the way the Hot Corners have been hitting, with the way our lineup has been hitting, this could be enough to win the game for them. Slider breaks inside, misses. 1-1 the count to Gold, who's 0 for 2 today. Curveball up and in, line to right center field. That's going to be a base hit, and that's going to roll all the way to tomorrow as it bounces off the wall out there. It's going to be another triple as Gold is thinking about it, but he'll hold on at second, so it's just a double. Still, he's in scoring position now for the 2-hitter in the lineup. Windy Wheels, who's 0 for 2. First pitch curveball down and away, grounded in the hole to short. Ingrown backhands and quickly fires in time to get Wheels. That ends the inning. But the Hot Corners get their first 2 hits of the game and also their first run on a ground out by Bronx. First run of the game is tallied on Bronx's RBI ground out. 1-0 to score. Hot Corners lead to the 7th. Mosley, Nash, and Trevino do up our bottom 3.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 12.
This microphone is getting annoying. Mosley leads off the inning, 1 for 2, singled his last time up. Strike at the knees, 0-1. And he gets beamed on the second pitch as it hit him right in the thigh. He'll take first. Leadoff man on here, and Nash is up next. Doubled his first at bat and then flew out his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Fastball up, called ball, 1-0. Kirk is now tense after giving up a base hit, which ended up being an out as James threw the runner out at the plate, and then he beamed a batter. So we went from locked in to tense in 2 batters. So let's see if we can capitalize on this. Slider away, 2-0 the count now to Nash. Cutter at below the knees, 3-0 count now from Kirk. Cutter at the letters, 3-1. And that's high, ball 4. That's 2 bad base runners for the Sandcats to start the inning on a walk and a hit by pitch. Next up is Trevino, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice today, both to left center field. Curveball floats inside, ball 1 from Kirk. Cutter inside, 2-0 the count to Trevino now. Curveball middle of the plate, that's lined to left center field. That's going to drop for a base hit, and that's going to get Trevino his first career RBIs. It gets by James all the way to the wall out there in left center field. Both runners are coming around. Sandcats are going to take the lead on the double by Trevino. It's 2-1. Sandcats out in front. Great hit by the rookie. That's his first 2 career RBIs in the league, and that'll bring up Lynn, 1 for 3. Singled her last time up. Slider below the knees in the dirt, 1-0. Curveball below the knees, 2-0 count as Kirk is having trouble finding the plate here. Fastball caught the low outside corner, 2-1 the count. Slider low and in, line to short. Leaping is Robertson to make the catch. 3rd time he's done that today, 1 out. Next up is Acosta. The catcher's 1 for 3 today. He singled in his first at bat and has been hitless since. And Kirk is done here after getting the first out of the inning. He's went 2/3 of an inning, given up 2 runs so far. The runner on second is his responsibility. Coming in is original left-handed pitcher, one of the only original pitcher left in the Hot Corners rotation. Southpaw Joseph Broseph entering his 9th year. Broseff's record on the year is no wins or losses. ERA is at a 3.86. He's given up 2 earned runs. WHIP is at 107. In 2 games, he's thrown 4 2/3 innings, 5 hits given up, 5 strikeouts. One of those hits was a home run, however. His batting average against is .263, so not horrible numbers. That's actually pretty solid. Left-hander looking to get out of the jam here in the 7th. Fastball inside for a called strike as Acosta looks at it, 0-1. 2-seamer low, 1-1. Lay it on the inside heat, 1-2 the count now. High 2-seamer misses, 2-2. Fastball down and in. Acosta rips it in the hole to short. Robertson dives and cuts it off. That'll be the throw to first, just in time to get Acosta. Trevino has to hang on at third. Runner advances on the fielder's choice, and that'll bring up Cross 0 for 3 today so far. Looking for his first hit to drive in the third run of the game for us. Fastball at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1 the count now as Cross takes. Strike again at the letters, 1-2 the count now. Fastball up and away, line foul, just out of Jenkins' reach, 1-2. Slider down in the way, dribbled to shortstop, tough play for Robertson. He has to hurry, gets it there in time though, and that ends the inning. Sandcats, though, get their first 2 runs on a 1-out double by rookie Diego Trevino. It's 2-1. Bottom 7th, Oldie, Gonzalo, and James due up. Here's Oldie, 0 for 2 today. Rookie looking for her first hit off of Pal, who's still locked in out there. He's only thrown 53 pitches through 6 innings, so he's having a great start so far. First pitch curveball down and in is skied by Oldie into right field. Lynn calling for it on the warning track. Rookie makes the error, and that's going to be a 2-base error as Oldie reaches second on the play. Tying run in scoring position now as Gonzalo's up. He's 0 for 2 today. That should have been an out, and it wasn't. First pitch changeup away is a ball. 1-0 as it's just outside. Fastball away, fools him, called a strike, 1-1. Curveball inside, breaks, almost hits Gonzalo in the kneecaps, 2-1. Slider up and in, gets under it to the deep left center field. Marin calling for it. Loading it up, he makes the catch, 1 out, runner going for third. Throw is a hopper, and it's dropped by Nash. She would have been safe anyway. Runner now 90 feet away from scoring, and here's James, 0 for 2. James is coming out as pinch hitter Vincent McGuire, the first baseman, comes off the bench. He's hitting .300 on the year with an RBI so far. Pure power hitter, so he's looking to go yard here. First pitch from Pal's a curveball middle away as it breaks just outside, 1-0. Fastball up and away, outside, 2-0. Change it low, call the ball below the knees, 3-0. Curveball down and in, dribbled up the third base line, just foul, 3-1. Fastball up and in, line to left center field, in on it Trevino. Makes the catch, 2 down, runner has to hold as Trevino's got a hose. She's got a hold at third, and that'll bring up Jenkins, 0 for 2 today, he's tense. No pinch hitter coming, so Jenkins will get the opportunity to hit. First pitch slider down and in, fouled off by Jenkins, a little late on it, 0-1. Curveball middle in, line deep to right center field. Marin giving chase near the warning track, and it gets over his head somehow. I don't know how he didn't react, but it's going to be a double for Jenkins, and we're tied at 2 as that unearned run will score. That'll set up Paul, who's 0 for 2 today. 2 strikeouts on his line score so far. Fastball inside, misses from Pal, 1-0. Curveball down and away, low, 2-0. Changeup down and in, misses, 3-0 the count now from Pal. Slider up and away, called a strike, 3-1. Changeup down and away, called a strike. Full count now to Paul as he's looking to stay alive here. Runner should hold as there's no one at first. Fastball up and in, line to right field. That's going to hit the corner, and that's going to be a base hit. Paul drives in the run from second, and that makes it 3-2 as the Hot Corners retake the lead here. Brings up Robertson, 1 for 2, tripled his last time up, and then scored a run on a ground out by Bronx. First pitch curveball down and in is a called strike as the runner goes. Throw down by Acosta's late. It's a stolen base for Paul. Let's have a look at his stats on the year. What number is that for him? That is his first of the year. He's 1 for 1. 0-1 count now to Robertson. Changeup up and away is taken high, 1-1 the count. Slider away, swung through it by Robertson, 1-2 the count now. Fastball up and in, high, 2-2 the count. Curveball down and away, hard grounder in the hole to second. Diving's Mosley to cut it off. He'll fire to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Hot Corners give up score 2 thanks to an error in right field by Lynn and a couple of clutch 2-out hits. They take the lead 3-2. Top 8, Bentley, Ingrown, and Marin due up. Bentley's 1 for 3 today, singled in his second at bat. And coming in to replace Vincent McGuire in left field is going to be Danger Meadows as he's playing right field, which will move Windy Wheels to center. And John Paul to left. Ball up, 1-0. Inside heater, called a strike, 1-1 the count to Bentley. Slider in the dirt, 2-1 the count now. Fastball up and away, high, 3-1. Broseph starting to tire now as he's below 50% stamina. High ball 4, it's a 4-5 pitch walk, and Bentley will take his base. Leadoff walk here for the Sandcats. That brings up Ingrown, 2 for 3 today. Double and a single for him so far. Doubled his last time up. Up, heater above the letters, ball 1. Slider middle low, a part of the zone. Hit pretty well to left center field, but he got under it. Wheels at the warning track, comes in a step, makes the catch, 1 down. Brings up Marin, he's 1 for 3 today. Singled his last at bat. Strike up and away for a call, 0-1. A good heater from Broseph. Slider breaks inside, fisted to left field, and that's down over Robertson's leap. Base hit for Marin, he's 2 for 4 today now. That puts 2 on with 1 out for Mosley. Took a pitch to the thigh his last time up. He also scored a run as he was hit by a heater from Hemi Kirk, the left-hander. 2-seamer away misses. Ball 1 to Mosley. Caught the outside corner this time. 1-1 the count. Way inside with the heat. 2-1. High ball 3. 3-1 the count now to Mosley. High ball 4. It's another walk for Broseph in the inning. Second of the inning. Second 5-pitch walk as well, as that loads the bases for Nash. Rookie walked his last time up and also came in to score. And that'll bring in closer Mulberry Fuentes, the right-hander formerly out of the Blowfish organization. And I believe he pitched somewhere else as well, but I forget. Here's Fuentes' numbers on the year. Closer has a 40.5 ERA, 3 earned runs given up, and only 2/3 innings pitched. He's appeared in 1 game. Whip is a 7.50. Jesus. He's given up 4 hits with a walk, 2 strikeout, 1 strikeout, and his batting average against is a 6.67. So he was given a save opportunity one time, and it did not pan out very well. So we'll see how this one pans out. Either that or he came in when the game was very well lost. I'm assuming this start for Wallace. Anyway, Fuentes is fully rested out there, so let's see what he can do. Bases loaded for Nash as the first pitch changeup's called a strike on the outer third, 0-1. Fastball up, grounded in the hole to second. Oldie goes to second 1. Robertson back to first, double play, and we get out of the inning. Hot corners load the bases on 2 walks and a single, and they find a way to get out of the jam thanks to a double play ball. Bottom 8, Bronx, Gold, and Wheels due up here. Bronx 0 for 2 today, grounded out to first his last time up, but that did score a run, the first run of the game for the Hot Corners. Still looking for his first hit, though. First pitch fastball away, grounded in the hole to second. Mosley there, makes the play, 1 down. Next up is Gold, 1 for 3 today with the double. First pitch is a curveball low, called a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up and in, swung through it, 0-2 the count now to Gold. Tough out activated. Change it below the knees, chased and pulled foul, 0-2 the count. Slider up and away, grounded in the hole to second. Mosley there for it though, makes the play, 2 down. That'll bring up Wheels, 0 for 3 today so far for the center fielder. He's moved from left to center. Fastball away for a strike, 0-1. Curveball down and in. Hard grounder in the hole to short. Diving is Ingrown to cut it off. He'll fire to first. That's going to be late as it's an infield single for Wheels. He's 1 for 4. Brings up Oldie, 0 for 3. Flew out to... She hit a ball out to right fielder last time up, which was dropped by Aubrey Lynn on the warning track, resulting in an error. Oldie managed to reach second base and then scored on a 2-out single. Slider up and in. Called a strike, 0-1. Changeup up and in, popped up, foul territory on the right side. Acosta over for it, calling off Bentley. Catcher puts it away, and that ends the inning. Hot Corners get another hit, but it's stranded by Powell. Top 9, it's 3-2. Sandcats need a rally to tie or take the lead. Trevino, Lynn, and Acosta due up. 9-1-2. Here's Trevino. Doubled in 2 runs his last time up. First 2 RBIs of his young career here as the rookie's looking to get his second hit of the game. Fastball below the knees, ball 1 from Fuentes. Fastball at the letters, 1-1 the count now. Fastball up and in, line to left center field. That's heading for the gap again, and that's going to get down as Wheels cuts it off this time, though. And it'll only be a single for Trevino. Second hit of the game for the rookie. He's 2 for 4. Brings up Lynn. Made the costly error in right field. Hey, she's 1 for 4 today, swinging the bat. Singled, and she's now tense following the error. First pitch fastball is high from Fuentes, ball 1. Fastball away, 2-0 the count now to Lynn. Keeping a tab on the runner at first as he takes a little bit, throw that pitch. Changeup catches the inner third, 2-1. Curveball hangs, Lynn pulls it foul, 2-2 the count now. Late on the high heater, she's down swinging, 1 out. Makes her 1 for 5 on the day. Brings up Acosta, 1 for 4 with a single. Changeup at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Slider at the knees, called a strike, 0-2 the count now. Runner goes. Fastball up, line to right field. Caught by Meadows for the second out as the runner retreats to first. Trevino read that well and got back. That'll bring up Cross, 0 for 4 day for him so far as he's the last chance here for the Sandcats today. Fastball misses inside, ball 1 to Cross. Late on the high heater, 1-1 the count. Changeup away, line to right center field softly. That drops for a base hit. Wheels cuts it off. Trevino rounds second. He'll make it to third on the play. Runners at the corners now for Bentley. Veteran's 1 for 3 today. He drew a walk his last time up. He's also singled. Veteran looking to show why he's still with the team here. Only original Sandcats member on the entire roster. Slider away, called a strike, 0-1. Slider away, line to right field, and that's why he's still on the roster, folks. He's clutch. Single drives in the tying run from third as Trevino scores. Base hit for Bentley. It's 3-3. That'll set up Hank Ingrown, who's 2 for 4 today. Flew out his last time up, but he's got RBI man active now as Fuentes is tiring. He's below 50% stamina. Can Ingrown capitalize on this opportunity? Changeup's inside, called a ball, 1-0. Fastball at the letter is called a strike, 1-1 the count now. Fastball middle of the plate. Oh, he nailed Fuentes in the balls. Ingrown is safe at first. It's an infield single. Base is loaded for center fielder Ivan Marin. He's 2 for 4 today with 2 singles. Fuentes has to come out following the line drive to the groin. Coming in is veteran left-hander Killian Kent, formerly of the Moonstars organization. This is his first year with the Hot Corners. Here's Kent's numbers on the year. Kent is 1-0, no earned runs given up. Whip is at an 0.46. 3 games pitched. He's thrown 4 1/3 innings. 1 hit given up with a walk. And he struck out 3. Batting average against is only 0.71. So Kent is arguably their best performing reliever so far this year. But keep this in mind, he's also the only reliever they have left. So they're going to need to ride him and then go to one of their starters. So this will be interesting. Can he get out of the bases loaded jam here against Marin, who's singled twice? He's 2 for 4. Changeup called a strike on the inner third, 0-1. Changeup pulled foul as that was outside and chased, 0-2 the count to Marin. Fastball up, fouled off, just out of the diving Gonzalo's reach, 0-2. Changeup below the knees, pulled foul. That might be out of reach. Not quite. Jenkins runs it down, and they get out of the jam once again. Though the Sandcats do tie the game on an RBI. Single by Bentley. It's 3-3. Bottom 9. Gonzalo, Meadows, and Jenkins due up here against Powell. First pitch from Powell's a changeup down in the way to Gonzalo. Called a strike at the knees. 0-1. Fastball up and away. Swung through at 0-2. The count now. Curveball down and in below the knees, taken. Ball 1 as it's blocked by Acosta in the dirt. Slider down and away, just low, 2-2 the count. Fastball up and in, skied to right center field. Marin over for it in the gap. Makes the catch, 1 out. Next up is Danger Meadows, his first at bat of the game for the right fielder. He's perfect on the year so far. He's batting 1,000. No homers or RBIs yet, though. First pitch curveball at the knees, just low, ball 1. Good eye there from Meadows. Fastball inside, misses, 2-0 the count. Slider up high, taken, 3-0 count now. Fastball down and away is a called strike, 3-1. Changeup low and away, grounded to first. Bentley there for it. He'll run to the bag, 2 down. That brings up Brandon Jenkins, 1 for 3, doubled in a run his last time up. He is still tense though. Looking to keep the game alive here for his team. Fastball low and away. Ball 1 just below the knees. Fastball low and in. Misses inside. 2-0 the count now. Changeup up and away. Swung through by Jenkins as he's out in front of it. 2-1. Slider down and away. Taken. Ball 3. 3-1. Curveball down and in. Called a strike at the knees. Full count now. Whiffer activates for Jenkins. Fastball up and in. Skied to left center field. Trevino over in the gap. Makes the catch, and we're going to extras as Powell gets through 9. Top 10 we go. It's still 3-3. Mosley, Nash, and Trevino do up. We got bonus baseball, folks. Mosley up next, 1 for 2. He's singled. He drew a walk his last time up. He's also been hit by a pitch in the thigh. 1 for 2 day for him against Kent, who's locked in following the out last inning. Strike inside, 0-1. Slider down, popped up by Mosley. On the edge of the infield grass is Oldie. Second baseman makes the catch, 1 down. Next up is Nash, 1 for 3 today. He's doubled and walked. Popped out his last time up. Slider up, hit pretty well, deep to left center field as that's heading for the fence out there. It is gone! Home run for Noah Nash. That is the first homer of the rookie's young career. It took him till Game 5. He puts us ahead. It's 4-3 in the 10th. Let's try and get that ball back for him. That's his first career homer. Here's Trevino now, 2 for 4. Singled his last time up. He's also doubled in 2 runs. He's 2 for 4 today. Fastball up, taken high, ball 1. Low, 2-0 the count now as a changeup misses from Kent. Changeup at the knees, 2-1. Fooled me on that one. 2-2 the count now. Changeup inside, pulled foul, still 2-2. Slider away, dribbled to first. Gonzalo there makes the play, 2 down. Kent back to locked in mojo now, and that brings up Lynn, 1 for 5 today. She's singled. Also made an error in the field. Changeup misses low and in, ball 1. Fastball at the knees taken, 1-1. Fastball up and in, line softly to short, 1 hopper. Robertson makes the play, and that ends the inning. Lynn now 1 for 6 on the afternoon, but the Sandcats pull ahead thanks to a solo home run by rookie Noah Nash, first of his career. 4-3 to the bottom of the 10th. Paul, Robertson, and Bronx do up. Powell will not be pitching the 10th. He's done what he can do to get the win. He went 9, struck out 3, gave up 5 hits. He did his job. So we're going to the bullpen here. Who's due up for them, actually? Let's have a look. Righty, righty, righty. And then a couple lefties. Okay. So if we want to get the righties, then we're going to go with our only righty in the bullpen, veteran Kaylee Sutton, the B+, our best reliever. This is her save opportunity to nail down. Here's Sutton's numbers on the year. 1 appearance for her so far. She's given up 2 earned runs, putting her ERA at 9 with a 1.50 whip. She's pitched 2 innings, 3 hits given up with 1 hit being a homer. She's struck out 1, and her batting average against is .333. Not great, but not horrible either. Let's see if Sutton can nail down the save. First pitch to Paul's a curveball down in the way. Check swing at the knees for a strike, 0-1. So, fastball down and in, dribble to first. Bentley bare hands, takes it to the bag himself, 1 down as he retires his former teammate. Next up is another former teammate, shortstop Vihan Robertson. 1 for 3 day for him. He's tripled and struck out once today. First pitch slider down, line to center field. That will be a base hit. Second hit of the game for Robertson. He's 2 for 4. Tying run at first for the hot corners, and that'll bring up catcher Billy Bronx, the 9-hitter. 0 for 3 day for him, but he has driven in a run on an RBI ground out today. First pitch to him is a fastball up and in. Misses inside, ball 1. Slider down in the way, fouled off by Bronx into the seats, 1-1. Curveball down and in, low, 2-1. Fastball away, 3-1 the count. Fastball down in the way, called a strike. Full count now to Bronx. Curveball middle in, pulled foul as he stays alive. Slider low, called a strike at the knees. First punch out for Sutton, and that will make Bronx tense. 2 down now, and the last chance is Guy Gold, the left fielder. He doubled his last time up, though. He's 1 for 4 today. Fastball up and away is called strike from Sutton, 0-1. Next pitch is a curveball down and in, called a strike. 0-2 the count now as tough out activates for Gold. Slider down and away, misses low, 1-2. Fastball up and in. Chased it high, strike 3. Sutton gets the save, and the Sandcats win their second game of the year. They improve to 2-3, and the Hot Corners fall to, I believe, 1-4. I'm sorry, 1-3. Sandcats walk away with a tight extra innings victory here, 4-3 your score, another pitcher's duel. 15 hits for us, 4 hits only scored though. It wasn't a great day for runners in scoring position again. We made an error in the fielder, first of the season, courtesy of right fielder Aubrey Lynn, the rookie. Hot Corners draw 6 hits and score 3, so not a bad outing for them, all things considered. Here's the hitting line today. Everybody in our lineup got at least 1 hit. Bentley, 2-hit day, drove in a run. 3-hit day for Ingrown. 2-hit day for Marin. 2-hit day for Nash, with his first career home run being the deciding swing. And Trevino drove in his first 2 runs as well with a RBI double. On the other side, their 3, 4, 5, and their 6 hitters were all hitless today. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, their 3, 4, and 5 hitters were all hitless today. RBI for Jenkins on the double. Paul, he doubled in a run as well. And Bronx RBI ground out. That's how they got their runs. Other than that, not too many standouts for them. God, I hate this microphone. Anyway, Powell goes 9 innings. You're reading that right. He gave up 5 hits, 1 earned run out of the 3 that scored. Struck out 3, gets his first win of the year. He's 1-1 now. Sutton comes out of the bullpen for the 10th, gives up a hit, strikes out 2 to get the save. First of the year for her. On the other side, it was a combined effort, but the loss will go to Killian Kent out of the bullpen through the last inning and a third of the game, giving up 1 earned run on the solo home run to Nash. That's the deciding factor. He falls to 1-1. Bellamy at Baldo, 5 2/3 scoreless innings. Very good outing for her, despite everything. Player of the game is Swindle Powell with his fantastic pitching performance, followed by Nash in his first career home run, and then Bellamy at ball with her great pitching is third. All in all, we got the win. I'm happy about that, but not very happy with how we hit with runners in scoring position once again. We're having a very tough time with that this year, and if we do not turn it around soon, it's going to be the end of us. So we improved to 2-3. That should move us up to, we're still in 4th actually, but hey, we're getting a little bit closer to 500. Got to start chasing down the Moonstars and Sawtooth somehow, right? Nemesis beat the Jacks 9-6. Blowfish shut out the Moonstars 5-0. That's a start right there. We're going to still be in 4th place though. Heaters crush the Buzzards 7-2. Wild Pigs win 5-3. Crocodiles win 2-1. Grapplers shut out the Overdogs 1-0. Herbivores win in 10, 2-1 over the Moose. And the Hot Corners rally but lose to the Sirloins 5-4 as they choke it away once again. They fall to 1-4. Platypi shut out the Heaters. Nemesis edge out the Wide Load 6-5. Sawtees drop their first game of the year to the Sirloins 5-1. And Moonstars get revenge on the Blowfish, winning 3-2. So we are now half game behind both the Sirloins and the Blowfish. As we're in last place for the first time in quite a while in this series, sitting in 5th place at 2-3. So to get back to 500, we're going to have to beat the Freebooters and right-hander Emmett Donkey. Oh boy, this ought to be a fun matchup for us, as we're going to have rookie Sean Glass, the left-hander, facing Donkey, the right-hander. Glass will come in 0-1, 10.80 ERA, 2.40 WHIP. Not a great start for him in his first appearance. Donkey had a better outing, but he still took the loss, 0-1, 4.50 ERA, and a 1.25 WHIP, so he was rattled when he left that game. Let's take a look here around the league, see if any of our other guys were picked up in free agency. Crocodile signed Macy Keith, replacing Zoom Dela Cruz as the veteran's a free agent. Okay, don't care about that. Mahoney. Gets +8 velocity, so he's now a B overall pitcher. Fantastic. He's developing on his own. Love to see it. Adriana Phelps picks up by the Grapplers. She's replacing Hera O'Bugliams. Okay. Fletcher Mackey released by the Freebooters, so we're not even going to get to play him this year. Replaced by Bryant Pena. Poor Fletcher. we released him for nothing. Winston Draper is off the overdogs, replaced by Turbo Miles. Collins is still a free agent, and so is Tandy Deep III. Okay. And Bentley loses 5 power. The regression is starting to hit as he's 34 years old now. He's now a B overall. He was a B+ for most of the series. Sorry, Herc. You might even lose your job at first base pretty soon if Cross gets any wind of it. But his fielding is still pretty bad, so gotta take that into account. Let's take a look at these development options. I want this one for Mahoney. I also like this one for Marin, but I don't have enough for both. So let's take the one for Mahoney. He's younger. I like this one for Acosta, but it should be here next time. Don't like this one. Don't like that one. And I don't like that one either, so we're going to take this one. There we go. +2, +2, +2. Did we get a specialist? No, but it was worth a shot. Nevertheless, keep improving our young pitchers. He's getting ever closer to the B+ tier. B. Alright, let's set the lineup and call it an episode here as we're nearing the hour mark here on the stream. Let's look at the lineup here. Torino, he hit well last episode. I want him back in. I want Lynn out. I want to put Horn in right, have him play there. Horn at lead off. Aaron seconds, then Cross, Bentley. You know what? Actually, make Horn bat here. Let's do that. Horn 9th, Trevino 8th, Acosta 7th. I'll take him out, put Morrison in. Nash about 6th, Mosley 5th, Ingram 4th, Bentley 3rd, Cross 2nd, and Marin 1st. Okay, I like that. We'll do that. That looks good. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We managed to edge out a victory in extra innings. We've got our second one under our belts. Got to start catching the rest of the division, though, as we're in last place and the only team under 500. We'll see you next episode where we take on the hard-hitting freebooters. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.